streaming live every other Wednesday, my dude. This is Chillcast.
Oh man, welcome back to Chillcast. Goodness gracious, we've been gone for a little bit. What's going on, everybody? I'm your gracious host, Zach Minyard, back at it once again. We took a hiatus, but we're back. So we're all catching up, especially catching up with our gracious co-host D Dubman of Channel Frederator and Sly.
That's a lie. We're not doing that.
Are you gonna get sued out of your contract?
Yes, I'm not even in the contract.
D-Dub, we know that you signed a 20-year lease with Channel Frederator for all future Review Your Life videos.
I fucking Fred house.
They own your channel.
That's pretty good.
They own your channel.
I don't remember signing the rights to my channel though.
Yeah, you're staying in the Fred house with Fred Figglehorn. All the famous YouTubers.
The portrait.
What if they did like
What's the last thing you heard from fucking Fred? What's the last time you heard about Fred?
His name's like Lucas something, and
yeah,
like he does
Lucas
like blog
Cusack
videos. Yeah, he does like blog videos where he talks about
he does do
that
blog
he's
videos.
Like, that he's
he
like
has,
how much he
OnlyFans.
hates Fred. Yeah.
Yeah, he has like an OnlyFans and shit. He's like
He has an OnlyFans?
I'm assuming.
He's showing his dick? You can see Fred Frigglehorn's hung fucking schlong running around?
No. He like fucks like dude.
Who's dude? Him dude? Different dude?
He fucks dudes.
No, yeah, I knew that. He's like a gay person.
No,
Happy
I'm saying,
Pride
like,
Month, everyone.
Oh yeah, we're on the podcast. What's up?
What is? Hey guys, welcome back. We took a break. Does anyone want to explain? Okay, listen. All right, I've been moving. I'm finally moved into a new town in San Antonio, Texas. I'm getting closer every year to D-Dub so I can harass him.
You moved where?
San Antonio.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That place is just riddled with highways.
I know, I'm not used to it. I'm driving on fucking big-ass roads. If I want to go to, like, the fucking 7-Eleven, I gotta get on the big-ass loop, you know? I'm not used to that shit. And traffic, at time, like, you just can't leave the house at 5. Like, what the fuck is that?
Oh my god, fucking imagine going to work. Like, fucking, that's
I know.
Shit.
Yeah, like, I'm lucky I really don't have to leave at any time, but, like yesterday, I was meeting up with my girlfriend to go work out, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'll see you in like 20, and it was right in the middle of traffic, and it took like another like 10-15 minutes extra, and I was like, Jesus, what the fuck?
Damn, and gas prices these days, man.
Gas prices are fucking crazy. Dude, I saw like $3.40 today.
Oh, that's
really?
better than over here. We're at $4 over here.
I'm sorry, $4.40, excuse me, my bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that sounds more buff, yeah.
Yeah, I wish $3.40.
Because I was about to say, I wish it was fucking $3 over here.
That was $4.40. I was like, damn. It just hit that much today because it's been around like $4.04. But gas is costing so much because people keep drinking it, and they keep telling people not to drink gas, but no one's listening.
I heard that gas doesn't smell like gas anymore. Is that true?
It's because they're cutting it.
Have you heard about this?
They're cutting it.
Oh.
Can't even get pure gas no more. I don't know why.
Yeah, we're getting diet gas now.
Yeah.
Sucks.
That's how they're trying to make the gas last. They're like cutting it with water.
Damn.
I mean, think about it. Do you ever like
No,
look?
they're just straight up pissing in it.
Do you ever just look at the gas come out? Like, you don't really know what's going in your car.
Yeah, guys, you always gotta check what always goes in your car. That's like in your car's gas tank.
Yeah, they're
that's
fooling
the question, right? You know,
Could be a lot of piss.
All right. Welcome to Chillcast, everybody. We didn't want to talk about piss in like the first 5 minutes, but we are. And,
No,
you know,
this ties around. This goes. I'm calling you out. You're the one who's always pissing in people's cars.
I have seen that. I didn't want to bring it up.
It's fuel efficient.
I didn't want to bring it up. I'm glad Sly brought it up though, because we do need to talk about it.
You're not funny, Sly. You know that?
It's the Great Frederator scandal.
Yeah, you're
hate
gonna lose your
everything I'm
contract
hearing.
with
I hate
Frederator
everything I'm
because
hearing.
they caught you pissing in the car.
Yeah. I hate everything I'm hearing right now.
They're gonna kick you out of the Fred Figglehorn house.
Stop. Why are you still going? Why is it still going? I don't like it.
Because it bothers you so much. Can you imagine, like, they did like a YouTube creator house, but it's like It's like Fred and a bunch of old YouTubers like I Justine and
Nika
Jenna
Higa,
Marbles,
fucking...
and Nika Higa and Smosh.
I need that right now, actually.
And they all live together and talk about. They just like keep referring to old videos.
What is it
they
like
made.
some sitcom?
No, it'd be like a creator house, like a Team 10 house, but they're all like making videos together.
It should have
That'd be
happened like a long
interesting.
time ago if you think about it.
Maybe
That
it'd
should
be
have already
like
happened.
it'd be like Sleepycast or what's that thing, offline TV?
What?
Offline TV with the Michael Reeves and Pokemon and all that shit.
I only
Pokemon
know those
is
two.
irrelevant?
Michael Reeves and Pokemon are relevant. I don't know about the other ones. Lily Pichu.
Pokemon single?
Is Pokemon single? I don't know, man. Do you think I know her? She owns Evo. She's a busy
No, like,
lady. She doesn't
I
have
remember-
Why don't you go
time for
ask
a
her?
relationship.
I remember that she was only hyped up because people thought that she was like a single woman, therefore they can like harass her. However, like
Even if
it's
she's
just, like,
not, even if she's not single, she probably doesn't say just so like people.
exactly my point. So like that's what I was getting at. Fucking like most Twitch streamers, like they don't fucking show their dude on the stream or talk about them at all.
Isn't that how it's like in like Asian countries for like K-pop?
Yeah, yeah, like
Alright.
idols. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, like they're insane over there because like they'll actually like fucking murder the fucking significant other, because they think it's justified. It's like, no, you're not good enough for her.
Dude, Japanese like fandoms are fucking crazy. I saw something talking about it yesterday, and there was like some YouTuber in Japan who does like blogs, and he like did a video where his fish died, and so he like flushed it down the toilet, like because he died. You know, pretty normal. And like people, that was years ago, and people still go into his videos and dislike his new videos just because he did that, and he's got like a 50% dislike ratio on every video he puts out now.
Because the dislike bar doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. I mean, you still see it. It still affects your videos. It's such a stupid thing.
It does?
Yeah, it still affects your videos.
Interesting.
Like the analytics and shit, like if it wants to recommend it, it's not going to recommend it if there's a bunch of dislikes. And then the creator can still see it, so it's not even helping who they said it's going to help.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. And you just get the Chrome extension anyway.
Oh. What? Yeah, but get a Chrome extension that's like gonna be obsolete when like the next fucking YouTube patch happens.
Yeah, I know. I don't think it's even accurate. I think it's like off by a couple thousand, someone said.
Oh.
you think they'll bring the dislike button back?
No.
The dislike button is there.
I mean, it's
but,
there,
like,
yeah,
showing
but
it.
like, will they put the counter back?
Oh. I mean, why do you want that?
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like they're just gonna revert to just like
The only way I
small
saw the
decisions
dislike
like
button
that.
fucking mattering was when fucking like there was videos that like just has like misinformation in it. And,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's why I want them. That's exactly why I want them. And so I can see like big corporation videos fail. I like that too.
no, I mean they did this for the future of like the next YouTube Rewind. Like
I
people
know,
will be
they're
able to
like,
see-
please stop disliking, and now they can't use Will Smith, and they're really upset about that.
Oh man, do you think they privatized the Will Smith one already?
Nah, do you think so? Let me look. I think they privatized one of them because they were getting such awful negative feedback. How is YouTube so like brain dead?
How's YouTube a company? Because
Why did they keep making these rewinds? Like no one likes them. Like they obviously know no one likes them, right?
they know
Why do they keep making them?
it's a tax write-off.
It probably is a tax write-off. Here, YouTube Rewind. What year was that? I'm just gonna search YouTube Rewind.
17.
Was it 17?
Fortnite and Marquez Bryant.
That's what I want to see. Was it 17? Yeah. They're all still here.
Interesting.
Oh man, I don't know anyone on these thumbnails anymore, dude.
Do you think they're gonna make? Well, they obviously like skipped the fucking last 2 rewinds, I believe.
Yeah,
So,
they
like-
definitely skipped the last one, like they said so. They're like,
So-
we're not
Yeah,
gonna
they
do
should-
it.
they
I was like,
should.
thank God.
They should
What's
add
gonna
in
happen now?
David. They should add in David Dobrik in the new rewind.
They should add in
What's so,
PewDiePie.
wait a minute. What's so great about David Dobrik?
He's such a good person.
Yeah,
The
he's
Dobrik
like,
brothers are
he's like one of the
fucking.
best YouTubers, dude.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wasn't both Dobre brothers like fucking super cool? Why is only one of them famous now?
Well, wasn't one of them like extremely canceled or something like that?
Yes. I wanna
Because like
say yes.
they like injured one of their like friends on like this crane or something like that.
What?
Was that him or was that someone
That
else?
sounds familiar. I can't keep all these
I don't know.
people straight.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know David Dobrik's done some shit. Just like you could look it up on your own time. I don't know.
Man, you wanna know better than us, man.
I don't know.
Yeah, Sly's
Probably.
been subscribed to David Dobrik for like
That's
over a
I'm a day
decade.
one. Yeah, I'm a day
He
one
watches
David
all
Dobrik
that. He
fan.
watches Ace Family. You know, he watches all that shit.
Yo, if I want to talk to like a single person that is like watching Ace Family, I want to know what goes on in their head when they like watch that.
Bro, that shit's crazy. It's just
Or
like
watch,
it's like
reality shows on fucking VH1. Like what the fuck?
you know, like shit like Ace Family and stuff like that on YouTube. It's like both more real
Okay, what's the
and
Ace
more
Family?
fake. It's just like some fucking guys on YouTube, like a family
I'll,
with kids.
I'll break it down to Sly. So imagine a light skinned black man, right?
Yeah.
And
If
his
you
beautiful
can.
wife.
Uh-huh.
And they make beautiful babies.
Mm-hmm.
And they stay in a big mansion.
Okay.
People want to see that.
Yeah, it's just like vlogs about that.
However, the husband in question does his best. He was the originator of the fucking like, fucking pranking my fucking girlfriend prank, fucking abortion gone wrong.
Yeah,
Type
yeah, they
shit.
do shit like that.
So like they fucking
Yeah.
like started that like whole like era of fucking YouTube, and like those are the guys who like banked on it the most,
Mm.
and like that's how they got the mansion and shit. So like the couples challenges videos, like that fucking turned into like how wealthy they are now. And now they're doing like fucking like, oh, I now got a wife and kids now, and I could do even more prank and wacky videos. However, due to like YouTube culture, not YouTube culture, but like kid culture of like kids watching big YouTubers have just expensive things because it is expensive, like that's like retaining their views. So they're like, yeah, man, I bought a jetpack. I'm gonna see if that shit worked. Gone wrong. I'm fucking like, like just like that's what their videos are now.
Yeah, it seems to be like mostly kids watching shit like this, which is weird.
So kids watching like people who are wealthy be wealthy is very hilarious in theory, but it's like one of those like escapism type deals. So I don't like want to judge a kid for that. It's like, oh man, I can't wait to see how many toys their fucking kids have, like, you know, some shit like that, right?
Yeah, it's
Like,
probably not. It's probably not healthy to like always be seeing shit like that.
A
Though.
false sense of hope is not bad, but if you're actively watching it instead of it just being on TV, like how we grew up on fucking like famous people. If you're like actively clicking on a video that says, "Yeah, man, look how much money we got," just fucking, I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like fucking, that's kind of depressing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't watch that shit. I only watch cool shit on YouTube, like Ethan Klein videos.
Yeah.
All right,
I just watch
I thought you
H3
said you
H3
watch cool
podcast
shit.
highlights and Jimmy Fallon highlights. That's all I watch
I
on
thought you said you
YouTube.
only watch cool shit.
I'm naming the coolest shit out there, dude.
Oh my god! So a lot has happened since we have been gone.
Yeah.
The creator clash happened.
Oh shit, yeah. We had
Kendrick
one
Lamar
of the
dropped an
biggest.
album.
We had one of the biggest comebacks in music history. Someone who's been gone for far too long finally came back with a new track. I'm talking about your favorite Martian. He's back, motherfuckers.
They are also back. Yeah.
He's back.
Orphan Tears 2,
Orphan
bro.
Tears 2, motherfucker. You never thought it was coming back. This project is back, baby.
Okay, I'm gonna be real. When I really said like Orphan Tears 2 in the group chat, Zach, I swear to God, I that was a meme at first, but then I like rewatched the video and it said part 1 and I'm like, no fucking way.
That's so funny.
Are you
that
serious?
Sly called
Yeah.
Orphan Tears 2. You know what? Have you seen it yet?
You know,
Yeah, I saw it actually.
And
Why
there's
is
gonna
you
be
said it's called
Orphan
part one
Tears.
now?
Dude, there's gonna be a part 3.
Yeah, there's Orphan Tears 3 coming out, dude.
I don't like
It's a
that.
fucking
Don't-
trilogy.
Bro, shit sucked. It was bad.
Oh
It
my
was
God.
worse. It was somehow worse than the first one. Do you think your favorite Martian's gonna like take over the Grammys this year?
For sure, dude.
I heard a no. Who said no?
He's gonna sweep the Ray William Johnson is gonna sweep the floor against
oh my god,
Kendrick
I
Lamar.
didn't know that Orphan Tears 2 fucking came out.
Well, that's what we're talking about.
I gotta see that.
You gotta watch it, bro.
That's so weird.
Bro, Orphan Tears 2, dude. It's
all
more
of a sudden,
shitty.
all of a sudden, Kendrick is like irrelevant now, right?
Yeah, Kendrick's scared, dude. He's fucking shaking.
Why'd that nigga call cartoon wax? He was just wax.
Well, now he's no. This is cartoon wax. You know, like the Gorillas are a fake band. This is cartoon wax.
All right, we're done here.
Dude, honestly, I kind of liked Wax, like as
No,
as
I
a
like
rapper.
Wax. I
was-
don't
it's pretty
have beef
cool.
with Wax. I think it's just unfortunate he keeps getting in these your favorite Martian videos.
I mean, hey, it's
What's
a good chunk of money, I would say.
The
like,
chorus,
$8K.
the chorus with
fair.
whatever that little demon chick singing, that shit sucked. That shit was garbage.
So can you name your favorite Martian song that you're like, yeah, I could replay that all day?
My balls. I can play my balls a couple times.
That was so funny.
I think there's just something about my balls.
I think how like very straightforward you answered that is what got him.
Okay. I don't think that song's that bad just because of how fucking stupid it is, and the beat's not terrible. It's simple. You know, he started trying really hard at some point, and it was just like, I don't care anymore.
Wait, are you talking about like the first iteration or like the remix?
It was like the
that he
very,
did
very,
later?
very first one, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like dun 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 dun. See, if your favorite Martian didn't exist and it was just that one song, Ray William Johnson was like, "Hey, I was bored one week and I made this fucking song," I would have more sympathy for it, you know.
Dude,
So-
I don't even know how
so
you
you
remember
didn't
the
like Doing Your
chorus.
Mom.
It's so fucking long.
I probably remember most of the song, honestly.
You don't like Doing Your Mom?
That's not your favorite Martian song.
Yeah, that's Fatty Spins.
That's Fatty Spins, bro. That's before.
Oh.
They did Stalking Your Mom. You remember
Man,
Stalking
dude.
Your Mom?
Oh, stalking your mom is a separate thing. I forgot about that.
Hold on. Let me go to your favorite Martian. Let me look through the
Oh, remember that
discography.
really? Dude, remember that really controversial one? Bitch got a penis.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
fucking
I was about to
Evelyn
say which
Techno,
one.
That was the fucking one, but like, yeah, nah, fucking Butch Got a Penis.
Transphobic
Nobody liked that
techno.
song. And they had to explain what the song was, and they were like, nah, man, this is like one of those songs that like plays in the fucking club type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it plays in the club type shit. Everyone's fucking jamming to. Dude, you remember when they just started doing covers? Like they got really lazy.
They didn't get really lazy. They were making an album at the time, so they had to make covers. To, like,
Oh
make
yeah,
do.
you're right. You're right. You know which one I like the the Lego one. You remember that one?
No.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. That
It
one
was
actually
like,
was pretty catchy.
We like them girls with functioning vaginas.
All right.
Functioning vaginas.
Who don't stab. Don't stab.
Yeah.
Don't stab.
What about Mr. Douchebag, dude?
Oh, that's Mr. Douchebag. That's on the fucking Spotify playlist. I'm not even joking.
Bro, I mean, I don't hate that beat. It's kind of okay.
Dear Mr. Douchebag, why is your ego so massive? You I can't.
Oh, the unofficial Smithers love song, dude. Shit
All
went
right,
hard.
we're done talking about. Why
Bro, where's my
man.
balls? I don't see it on here. Did they take down my balls?
Is there not like a re-upload you could see?
Oh no, there is. Okay, I think he took some down and put them back.
Is that true?
Yeah, because there's like a bunch of shit that's like showing up really recently, but it says 6 months ago, which is not true.
Hold up, it's a robot.
Robot bar fight. Oh god. Do you remember Whip Your Kids with Nice Peter?
No.
Do you remember Nice
Yeah.
Peter?
He's
There's a
a
person
epic,
named Nice
rap battles
Peter?
guy.
Oh yeah, he does do epic rap battles. I was like, why do I
Oh.
know him? Oh dude, Puppet
Please, can I
Breakup,
whip your
dude.
Children, please. Can I whip your kids?
Girl, I'm not your puppet.
Oh,
Hey.
dude, that one was sick. I also really like the Nerd Rage.
Nerd Rage, bruh. Bruh, Nerd Rage. Nerd Rage!
I say, they don't understand. Keep talking trash, bitch. I'm
I'm
about to
about to
ban.
ban. You from a chat room. Oh my god.
God, why have we become such like degenerates at this shit? Jesus
Because
fuck.
we all grew up in the same era, unfortunately.
Yeah, I
so,
remember
that's-
like being excited when your favorite Martian video would come out and like
It's
watching
like
that
it was,
shit.
it was like weekly, wasn't it? Like it was like something to actually look forward to.
No, dude, it was
Yeah.
like
Because he would
monthly
promote
or
it with
weekly.
equals 3.
That was
Yeah.
not monthly. I swear that shit was like coming out like every fucking.
It was
like,
pretty, it was pretty frequent, especially
It was
for
pretty
being
consistent.
animated too.
It was either weekly or bi-weekly.
was-
The
was
redesigns
pretty-
look really shitty, but they don't look as bad in motion, I guess. Like, I don't know if the videos got worse or better, really.
Well, do you remember the series that they tried to have?
Yeah, it sucked. It was bad.
It was no writing really. It was just
Yeah. Well, it was like
It was
it was on like a channel. It was on its own channel, like
It
with
was on the
other.
channel that he was partnered with, and that's how your favorite Martian fucking debunked anyway, because he had a falling out with that channel.
Yeah. Oh man, what a time of YouTube where companies just came in and tried to make money and just fucked over a lot of early YouTubers.
Oh wow, you
Looking
just
at you,
explained
Machinima.
Machinima. You literally.
Yeah,
just
yeah. I
explained
mean, yeah,
Machinima.
Machinima and who's the other big company?
It was
Full screen?
Fuck. No, it's fuck. I forgot what the. It's a.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Several people were signed to them.
Yeah,
and then all
Maker.
of them all said,
I know.
Yeah, Maker.
Maker Studio, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't hear any good things about Maker Machinima. That's about it. Cause like they had like really big thresholds of like when you can get your cash type shit, fucking, and they're like, hey, maybe you don't get any money at all.
Maybe we just won't pay you. Who fucking knows?
But
We'll see how
at
we
the
feel.
time, like getting money on YouTube was like fucking taboo. It was like super like oh you can get paid from this shit.
Bro, that's how Twitch is now, but it's just more in the way that Twitch just doesn't want to pay anyone.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's like super hard to get Twitch partnered, and even if you do, you get
is it
like
a bigger threshold now, or like
no, they're just lazy and weird, and they're just like they have their rules and they don't even follow them most of the time, and then
I
like
thought that fan retention was like the main thing that like makes the Twitch streamers get paid now. It's like, oh yeah, fucking donate, fucking. all right,
yeah,
thank
I
you.
feel like the donation's like the most steady way, especially because it goes straight to you. You don't have to go through Twitch. Well, I know Pyro just put out a video talking about how he got banned from Twitch because they said that they didn't like that he used his outside influence to get people in as an audience on his Twitch,
What?
and he was like, "That's how you do it." He's like if he's on YouTube, he's like, "Hey, I have a Twitch. Come watch me on Twitch." He says that they didn't like that.
Oh yeah, because fucking getting Twitch viewers fucking natively like that always works.
No, it's impossible. It's impossible to get Twitch viewers natively. Unless you have big titties in a hot tub, it's impossible.
There's no way.
I love Twitch. Twitch is like such a shit show. Like
Twitch used to be
fucking
fucking epic. It used to be called Ustream.
bro, you said Epic. It used to be Justin TV. You remember that?
Oh wait, was it Ustream or fucking Justin TV? I think it was Justin.
Yeah, it was Justin TV.
I was there. I was there for it.
Yeah,
So,
but you
like,
can only be on it if your name was Justin, so they had to switch it to
That's
Twitch.
not true.
They had to
Alright.
switch it to Twitch TV because it was too small of a market. Like it was niche and it was strong, but it just wasn't bringing numbers.
So
I remember that era of Twitch when they were just like chat was just bullying the streamers and they would like abuse them like borderline.
Bro, that
and
shit's
Just
awesome.
straight up bully them. That was like one wild time for Twitch.
I
Because it
like
was the
this,
wild west.
I like these
essentially.
new Twitch streamers like Eris that bully the chat. There's like the chat
That's-
says like one joke is like that wasn't funny, ban him.
Oh, fuck,
Somebody shoot that guy.
I love fucking low tier god just in general. Fucking like.
Okay,
seeing him
okay. Well,
interact-
low tier god's a bitch, and like most of the time when he's mad at someone, he's just like mad at someone, like he's just tilted. But like people like
no, like,
Eris,
it's entertaining. He's like, what?
No, it is
Did you just hit
entertaining.
GG, fucking ban him.
but like people on like Eris, like you're more laughing with them. You know, like someone just comes in and says something really stupid, and he's like, "Why the fuck would you say that, dude? You're fucking garbage. Go outside. Hey, no pants, suck this guy's dick real quick and send him out the door."
Oh,
And everyone has a big chuckle about that.
I do be chuckling.
And then they say it's Morbin time, and he has to see like, what the fuck is that? What is that?
Man.
And they have to explain that meme
You
to
are
him.
adding every meme ever.
We've been gone.
To be honest, we went 25 minutes without like saying anything about Morbius, so I would say that's the record.
I remember the podcast when we fucking shitted on Morbius, and that was supposed to be the end of it, and now it's a meme. Like
I like the meme. I like the meme. I have my theories about why it's such a meme. First of all, I mean, like, we know why it's a meme, but there's nothing else, like, specific about the movie because no one fucking saw it. And so everyone just keeps repeating the same shit.
He said the words, "Is Morbin time?"
No, it's just, no one has any more material to make fun of. Like, I can't even tell you what Morbius does, like, what his powers are, you know? Or, like, any of the other character names. Like, okay, yeah, he's like a vampire. But he's not like a vampire. He's like a
he's not
weird
a vampire.
vampire.
He's a ultra vampire.
Yeah, he's some stupid shit. He says it's Morbin time, and then he morbs. Okay, that's all I fucking need to know.
He doesn't do that.
He does
He
morb.
does.
He does indeed morb. Yeah, he morbs.
He does not say it's Morbin time.
Can you imagine like a Snopes fact article is like, does Morbius say it's Morbin time in the movie Morbius?
Did you just snort over the fact of if he said?
I like the idea that there's so much misinformation and people don't even want to watch the movie that they have to Google it. It's like, well, I'm not gonna watch it. Does he say it or does he not?
I love these like comics I see on Twitter where it's like these people going to see Morbius and it's like, when does he say it?
When does he say his
That's pretty
classic catchphrase? I wish he did, honestly. Maybe the movie would have been better.
You know what, Zach? I want you to say it's Morbin time before you have sex and see if you still get sex after that.
I will.
Oh, in that case, Sly,
Yeah, what's up? Are you gonna ask me the same thing? Because I'll do it.
no,
Okay.
I'm not.
Everyone take the Morbin challenge. Say it's Morbin time
Shut
to
the
your
fuck
significant
up.
other before you have sex and see if you still hit it.
Yeah,
And
very
send
glad that you said significant other. Because,
yeah.
you know,
Happy
it's
Pride Month,
Pride
everyone.
Pride
And then
Month.
come back and tell your
Hashtag
story in the
more-
chat.
Hashtag more pride.
More
I don't-
more pride. It's
I don't
more.
think-
It's Morbin
Scott-
pride.
So Scott Pilgrim says, you know, if there's a sequel, they're going to force him to say it's Morbin time, right? And I'm like, I don't think that movie's getting a sequel.
No, but here's the thing: is that someone was like, "This is like the third week in a row that Morbius is trending on Twitter because people are making these dumb jokes." and like, where did they just see that?
Marvel is going to see these jokes and be like, we got to make another movie.
No, they're gonna see like the audience retention and be like, "Well, people are really talking about Morbius," and I think there's a market that some people understand that if you can make a movie super shitty and people will go see it just to see how shitty it is.
That was supposed to be the first Sonic.
Yeah. No, I mean, there are tons of movies that do that. A lot of horror movies do that. Like Happy Death Day and shit like that.
The fucking bye-bye cuckoo caca man.
Yeah, the poo-poo pee-pee man.
I love the
The
poo-poo pee-pee
cuckoo
man.
caca man.
I like that better. That's much better.
That one actually is
I'm very
pretty
glad
good.
You like that, thank you.
The Dicky Sucky man.
All right, you're fucking it up, man.
Okay.
What would you, Sly? Go ahead and select our next topic. Would you like to talk about Creator Clash or Kendrick Lamar?
Oh yeah.
Do you guys see the new the verdict on that trial?
Oh yeah, that like just happened. Breaking news.
And we're actually some big shit's finally happened while we're like, you know,
Oh, okay.
kind of
So a
in the
bunch
middle.
of big shit happened that's related to guns, but I don't want to talk about those.
No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the other thing that happened
we're
today.
talking about important stuff.
We're talking about real
like Johnny
issues.
Depp.
Real issues. The shit hit the bed. God damn it.
So for those defamation lawsuits, it's always like a fucking toss-up because those never go well. But for the fact of Johnny Depp slightly winning that case is super funny. I'm only saying slightly because like she still got some money for the fucking trial.
Yeah,
So,
he asked for 50 million and he only got 15 million back.
But yeah, like those defamation lawsuits like usually don't go ever good.
No.
However-
Usually you just lose them, but I think just because
Exactly.
Johnny
Like,
Depp...
the fact that he literally had like he had the entire courtroom in the palm of his hands and he still like slightly lost. So like that's why I was like, that was the only time that like I've ever seen a defamation lawsuit like go right.
Yeah. I think he had
Was
a
smart.
good benefit because usually with defamation, it's hard to prove that, like, defamation did something bad to you, you know? Like, how do you
Exactly.
prove that? But it's kind of easy to prove with Depp because he lost, like, every movie role ever. And so you're like, well, yeah, I think this did hurt his career a little bit. Maybe there is some defamation going on. But then at that point, they have
had
to
on that
prove
woman.
it. Yeah.
The amount of evidence that they had on that woman, it was like was just a spectacle.
It
Like
was-
she had to she had to review the evidence too, and she'd be like, "Yeah, no, I don't remember that." Like,
Yeah, it was fucking kangaroo court for like 3 fucking weeks. It was a mess. It was so
like,
unprofessional and
every
weird.
time like I saw her respond, I was like, "She's gonna lose, right?" Like
Yeah.
there's no way that like I've never seen a defamation lawsuit like go like this. So,
No, it was fucking ugly the whole time. Like Johnny Depp and his lawyers just kept snickering all the time. It was, and then her lawyer just kept saying hearsay to everything, and they said hearsay to their own their own witness, and they were like, I'm your witness, and they're like, oh yeah, and they all just started laughing, and I was like, oh my god.
so
Bro, those lawyers were like definitely hired from Craigslist or some shit.
Yeah, it was. I think they switched lawyers halfway through. Johnny did. He switched lawyers halfway through.
this is the only time we're ever gonna see a defamation lawsuit go like this.
Yeah.
Like those lawsuits like usually fucking never go well. So like fucking this was a first for sure.
I think a lot of people
yeah,
think this lawsuit was about the abuse, but it's like, no, it's just about the defamation suit. It's just about his image. It's nothing to do with like actual abuse.
Yes.
But it's tied into, well, if it's true or not, then yeah, then it was
It was like,
defamation.
I am getting multiple death threats ever since we started this case. And I'm like,
He went and played like a rock show during like the jury like looking over all the evidence. He went and like cameoed at some show in Britain and like
pretty
played
good.
guitar. He's a funny old man that just like does crack and plays guitar.
I mean, you like that?
I mean, he likes that. I think Amber got bored of he's like, Johnny, you're always just snorting coke with your friends and playing guitar. What the fuck? And he's like, oh yes, I like to do that, yeah.
Oh man, you said like critical for a second.
What's up, guys? It's Critical. I'm here, wiping the ball
baby!
sweat from my brow. Woo! Yeah, baby! Yeah.
That's what we're waiting
Hashtag-
for. He was like,
I'm sorry.
he was a commentator on the creator class.
Yeah, I don't think he did a great job, but he did okay.
No, none of the commentators did. They didn't know boxing.
Yeah, I
But,
think that was the big thing. I was like, they can bring big commentators, but they have to bring someone who knows what boxing is. And I think that would have
like,
helped
if
a
they
little
brought a
bit.
big commentator, they would be like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
Yeah, that probably
Fucking-
would have happened. Like, what are they going to... I mean, I would have liked someone with some insight to be like, well, you can see that they're doing this right, but they're not doing this right. Because I think some of those people boxing did a really good job. Some of those people had some really good technical boxing skills. And then some of those people were Matt Watson.
So Matt Watson got his ass handed to him on a silver platter by Dad. But
Instant.
to be fair, Dad is super epic. So like that was gonna happen anyway.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be that decisive, though.
That's not true.
It was 30 seconds TKO, which was incredible. And he got obliterated, like gut shot, headshot, gut shot into the
Yeah,
corner.
he got speed ran.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome. Dad looked like a natural in there. He was having a good time. And then Ryan did good, but everyone was like, "Oh man, Ryan's fight was the best fight of the night." They were really slugging at it. Ryan did good, but he just could take a hit. I don't think he looked a lot worse than his opponent. His opponent looked fine. His opponent wasn't bleeding. He was like walking normal. He was like, "Yeah, that was a good fight." And then Ryan's like, just like blood everywhere. His nose is twice as big as his foot. Like he's swollen every part of his body. He could barely stand. He could barely throw a punch.
It was pretty good.
Yeah. That was a good fight. Yeah, but everyone was like, "Oh my God, Ryan did a great job." He's like, "He did a great job. taking a lot of punches, and that's very
My
admirable.
favorite fight of the night was fucking Epic Mealtime versus Game Grumps. That
was crazy.
Fucking Harley literally like fucking just like started tapping his face, and he was just falling down. And
That was
like,
not fair. That was an unfair fight. They were like
that weight class was like for sure off, right?
they were
like,
100 pounds different.
Like fucking, they were in the heavyweight division, but like apparently Aaron still couldn't make the weight.
Yeah, Aaron couldn't make weight and Harley couldn't lose weight, and they were like 100 pounds different.
Fucking Harley got top trained by one of the fucking boxing's elite. So
Sam Hyde.
Yeah,
I think he did train with Sam Hyde actually.
he did train with Sam. He has a whole video series on it.
Sam Hyde should have boxed. Idubbbz versus Sam Hyde would have been fun.
I think he was vetoed from the fucking like event in general. Like they did not mention him at all.
Yeah, I think that did happen.
Because like fucking really, this whole boxing event only started because Idubbbz got his ass beat by fucking Sam Hyde in a practice fucking boxing match.
No, I thought it happened because of Rice Gum.
No,
because Rice Gum was like, "Oh, I want to fight," and he said, "Okay, yeah, let's do it." And then he pussied out. So he was like, "Okay, well, I'll set up a different fight then. Fuck it."
I think so. Like, do you think that Rice Gum fight would have went well?
No, like, what do you mean by well? Like, would it have been successful monetarily?
His influence, like being in that event, because like really that whole event was just filled with like a whole bunch of like good guys.
I think people would have
Rice
lined
Gum
up
is for sure a heel.
People would have lined up to see Rice Gum get beat up.
No, but like, would his fans like enjoy watching that same event though? Is like what I'm saying.
I think his
Like,
fuckboy
I don't
fans
think Rice
would.
Gum's fans collide with like any other person's fucking fan base within that show.
I think the hardcore Rice Gum fans would watch it, of course, but I think a lot more people who hate Rice Gum would come watch it just to see him fight Rice Gum. Because, like, when I said Idubbbz is boxing, people knew who Idubbbz was, and they didn't know who Dr. Mike was. Most of them didn't know who Dr. Mike was. But if you're familiar with Idubbbz and you say, oh, he's boxing Rice Gum, they would be like, oh, shit, that's awesome. And they would have watched that. Most of them were like, oh, who the fuck is that? I mean, I guess that's cool, but they didn't, like, watch it, you know.
For sure.
One of the most impressive fights I saw was Michael Reeves, because I had absolutely no faith in him. Like, zero. And he was, like, one of the best boxers of the night. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah, he was a twink. His first round didn't go very well. And then he came back fucking like
I don't even think it went bad. I think it went pretty okay. I think he
wasn't defending very well.
Yeah. But then his movement was crazy. Like, he did that head swab back and forth, and he dodged 3 fucking punches in a row, and then came back right in the head with a right hook. And I was like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck was that? And he punches hard as hell.
Yes.
Like, I saw him training, and he was, like, explaining. He was like, yeah, you gotta do the stanky leg. And everyone was like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, you gotta unsheath your foot so the momentum goes into your arm and you punch harder. And he did it, and he knocked this big dude, like, 2 feet back with 1 punch. And Idubbbz was like, what the fuck was that?
Freaking Idubbbz, him fucking coming out to Death Grips was like the fucking highlight of my
Bro,
night.
yeah, he did! That was so sick.
Yeah, he came out to Get Got, and I was like, oh, this is great.
Yeah, I was like, dude, that's fucking Get Got. That's sick as hell. And then
he survived all the way to like the final round. Like, that's
Michael Reeves came out to Mine Diamonds, the Minecraft parody of Take On Me, and I was like, I hope this guy loses. And he introduced himself as a Dream SMP participant and professional Fortnite streamer.
Oh, you like that?
And then he won. I was like, I hope he gets demolished, and he had a really great show.
Are you not a Michael Reeves fucking watcher?
No, I am, but I was just like, you come in, like, this is a serious event for the most part. It's serious. Serious with quotation marks, but, like, it would have been funny to see the guy.
There, man.
No, I know, but it would have been funny to see the guy not taking it seriously just get completely demolished. But I do admit it's even funnier to see him win, and then say like, "I'm never gonna do this ever again. This sucks." And then, but he won.
Damn.
What
else could you believe?
It was a cool event. They said they're already planning another one, and I'll definitely watch it. It was
They're
pretty
planning
cool.
another one. Are you going to be part of the match card?
Yeah, you and me, buddy. I'm ready. You call up
Oh.
iDubbbz. I know that you're friends with all these YouTubers. You need to call him up and tell him that you and me are fucking going at it. I'll lose weight. I'll gain weight. I'll do whatever the fuck I gotta do. But we're doing this shit.
Oh, how much?
Guys,
do you weigh now?
real question.
Real question.
So if y'all were actually gonna fight like any YouTuber of your choice, who would it be?
Jenna Marbles.
Oh,
No.
I don't think there's intergender boxing.
It's fucking Pride Month, Dub. You can't say that shit. Jesus Christ.
There's nothing wrong with saying intergender boxing.
Who would I box? I'm trying to think who's in my weight class.
How much you weigh?
I'm gonna box Ethan Klein.
Would you watch an Ethan Klein versus fucking Keemstar?
I watch
fucking
Ethan Klein
boxing
versus
match?
Keemstar. Ethan Klein would lose. Are you kidding me?
Fucking, they're both schlubs.
Ethan Klein got. Did you see what happened to him?
Oh, what happened to him?
He fucking after the shooting thing, he went on his podcast and he made a joke. He was like, you know what? We should go bomb the whatever the NRA conference going on in Houston. Yeah, we should go bomb that, and we should go like attack Greta Garbo and throw him down a hill. And then he got banned off YouTube, and he was like, the right is attacking me for making a joke, and I was like,
he's starting to sound like Keemstar now.
I know. He should know how YouTube works. He can't make jokes like that.
Apparently not.
And then people were like, Ethan Klein is literally calling for his fans to go bomb a place. Like, it was a joke, guys. Okay, it was a joke. I'm getting hit for jokes. Yeah, it was just fucking pathetic and lame.
So this is one of those things of like Ethan having a platform to where people can like fucking watch that shit and fucking like take him seriously is super hilarious.
Yeah,
to this day.
And then he's selling shirts about like stopping gun violence, but he's like donating the money. And I mean, I guess
like,
that's good.
He's super like every Ethan Klein take that I've been hearing, even when like he was like fucking like doing the H3 stuff, has always been bad takes. So like,
no, he sucks. Like, especially just not being on a channel where all his videos are edited and he takes out his shitty takes. Just like always, not only is it a podcast, but it's a live podcast, and he just has to sit there in the moment after he says something dumb and really, really like sink his teeth into it and try to explain his way out of it. And it's just like, God, this guy sucks. This guy's so fucking lame.
He was super funny at one point though.
Yeah, what happened, man?
He got money. He got money.
Get money, get paid?
He's Jewish. He got money.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up, dude.
Am I not saying the truth?
No, but I don't know. We're gonna get kicked off of YouTube too. We've done it before.
All right, man. Let's talk about Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah. So he made an album. Who would have thought? He was alive all this time.
Well, that was the tweet.
It's such an interesting album.
So
I've been listening to it for like. No. I do like it. I definitely like it. It's definitely great. But it's just I feel like I've been listening to it for 2 weeks and I still haven't like got all of it. You know what I mean? I feel like there's.
I understand the entire concept. And I'm sure that you do too, and you're overthinking.
I don't know. It feels like there's like 3 or 4 different concepts running at the same time. First of all, it's a very long album. It's a very long album.
2 discs.
It's 2 discs. It's a 2-disc album, which I'm glad, you know. And I think he uses all that time and really wisely. But it's just a lot to digest. But it's a great album. Like, I can't complain about it.
Have you listened to it, by the way, before we continue?
I actually haven't.
Oh, in that case, I guess this just a me and fucking Zach thing.
I'm sorry.
However, Sly, I will need to get your opinion on this topic that I have for this album.
All right.
So, most people, at least, let's say casual listeners, right?
The average Kendrick Lamar listener, yes.
Whenever any rapper or any artist in general hasn't released anything in a while, the fan cry for like how good it should be when it actually is released is overwhelming to some artists.
Yes. No, that's especially with like Kendrick Lamar because he's just put on this pedestal, which is like part of the album.
It literally is. I was
It's
gonna,
like
go
the
into that,
first
yeah.
part of the album is he says the number of days it's been since Damn came out, like to the day of this album coming out,
Yes.
which was, I mean, like, so he had this all planned as far as he recorded that. And
Kendrick made you think about it, but he is not your savior.
yeah, I like that. I like that a lot, where he's just like talking about how people put all these hopes and things into artists. Be like, oh, this is gonna do so good for the culture. This is gonna change music, or this is gonna make people see something differently. This is what the nation needs. People put all this shit on artists that their art needs to say something, and he's just like,
It kind of like
you need to do your own shit. You can't be relying on me.
It kind of revolves back to Mortal Man in a way.
Yeah,
Fucking-
it's like a weird sister song because it's just like Mortal Man's talking about how will his fans remember him, what will his legacy be like, and then this song's talking about maybe you shouldn't care as much. It's almost like he grew in. I don't know if he grew. I don't know if that's the right word, but he like changed his perspective a tad bit whenever he saw kind of.
Well, the
like
album
this.
is about growing up. Like he's growing into his own, and
Yeah.
that's why Kodak Black is on it. He reminds Kodak Black reminds Kendrick about a younger him,
Yeah.
and how Kodak is fucking like trying to fix his life currently. That nigga's in like college now. He's like working on his masters.
Yeah, good
And
for
so, like,
him.
So, like I was like, holy shit!
And he did
Like,
great in this album too, because I
Yes.
was like Kodak Black. I guess he's okay.
You're
And-
you're not the only one who said that.
yeah, because like this is Kendrick Lamar. He can get anyone on earth to fucking feature in his album. And I was like, oh man, who's he gonna get? Who's he gonna get? And he got Kodak Black, and I was like, okay, interesting.
He made you think about it, but he's not your savior.
He's not my savior. Oh, maybe he is. Who knows?
But leading on, Sly. So are you aware that the casual listener base listened to this album and didn't even finish it and said it was super bad?
Yes.
I can believe that. Because
Now-
well, here's the thing. I did listen to a song there because I was like, oh, cool, something came out, or like the new Kendrick thing, and like I didn't have time to listen to the whole album or whatever. But I mean, I thought it was pretty cool. But that's pretty much all I have to say about that.
So,
To be honest,
do you
but-
think that it like sounds too different for a casual listener? Question.
Yes, I feel like it's one of those things that that someone who casually listens can just easily just slip off and be like, I don't give a fuck.
Bruh, do you want to hear a story? It's totally on topic. I went to the fucking bar the other day. It was a pool bar to like just go play pool and hang out with my girlfriend, and it had the touch tunes that you can like queue up songs. Some motherfucker queued up that one song on this album where he's just having like a fucking fight with his girlfriend. We cried together at the bar.
That is now a meme song.
I know, and like it's a good song, but it's definitely not a casual song to listen to. It's just literally two people screaming at each other, and then they have angry sex at the end.
Yes.
Everyone's just like listening. It's just
Everyone's just
all-
pretending like they're not listening to it, like they're like trying to go on
just
with
want
what's
the
going
whole-
on.
I wanted the whole bar to just have eyes on that guy the whole time.
I know, it was so weird. Like we walked in and that's the song that was playing, and I was just like, "What the fuck am I?"
Yeah,
I
man,
think
it's like one of those things
There's
you can't-
this is definitely a very theatrical album. I think even more so than Pimp a Butterfly, and I think that's okay because it's so long that like
His more
some of the
theatrical
songs are like
album is
that.
for sure fucking Good Kid, Mad City. That was literally a concept album. It's
No,
like
no,
literally a
no. That's
story
not one. But Good Kid, Mad City, and Pimp a Butterfly have a bunch of songs that you can just listen to casually, like the radio would play. Like there are a ton
album.
of.
Yeah.
I'm saying this album has a lot of songs that you might not just like listen to casually with like your
For
friends
sure.
in the
Like,
car.
I don't think most of these songs cannot be played on the radio. Like at all.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
But it's one of those things of. So, I've heard. So like, the first day the album came out, fucking I have coworkers and they immediately asked my opinion because they didn't know how to feel about it.
Because
And
you
I
were
was like-
black.
And I was gonna get into that.
Okay.
So I, was
I didn't
like,
know if we were getting to that or not.
So like I said yeah, I listened to the album. It's like super sad. I need to listen to it a couple more times, but so far I I don't dislike it, and they're like, yeah, man, I can't really relate to it, man. I'm not like I'm not black, like I was like, this album has nothing to do with that.
I know it really doesn't have anything to do with that this time around. Like this is probably one of the few times he didn't talk about that.
First two songs, and I was like, what? I feel like you're not the person who listens to albums at all. Then if you like only gave 2 tracks a chance.
See, this is what Damn did. This was Damn's fault.
This
you can't even say I'm wrong. Damn was like 7 songs, all radio hits, and that's great. But that's the kind of audience he has now, and he has to deal with it, better or worse.
This is an album that has to grow on you for sure.
Yeah,
like first listen, you're gonna be more confused than you think.
Yeah, no, I remember listening to it. I was like, what the fuck? And there's like all this shit going on, like the tap dancing part.
Exactly.
And I was like, what? And then like he's like, you stop tap dancing around the subject. I'm like, oh, okay, all right.
The best song on the album, bar none for me, is Auntie Diaries.
That's a great song, yeah.
The message in that song is like super duper good.
And that's the one everyone got mad at.
And do you think rightfully so, or
No.
do you think they're not trying to understand?
They're not trying to understand. I think if you want to have a discussion on things, then you may or may not have to use a word in that discussion, Like he's not using anything in a negative way. It's quite the opposite. He's like talking about his own fuck-ups, and they're like, oh, you can't just say that. Like that's just childish at that point. Like if you want to have a discussion on something, you're probably going to have to say a word that you don't want to say.
You have to hear it eventually, right? Like there's no
like
you can't like pussyfoot around.
It's not fucking Voldemort where you're just gonna keep saying like, oh that word. Like if you're having a serious discussion like he is in this song, he's gonna say it.
So like let's go ahead and summarize it for Sly, who probably hasn't heard the song, and explain to like him what the subject of that is. In Auntie Diaries, Kendrick Lamar is talking about a aunt of his who
Why do you say it like that?
I'm trying to figure out how to word it. I'm trying to figure, because this is Pride Month,
Happy Pride Month, everyone. Yeah. So like his aunt is a transitioning trans woman, and that's what the song is. No, trans man.
She's a trans man.
Yeah, my auntie is a man now. Yeah, that's what he says.
So Sly, the song starts off with the words, "My auntie is a man now." And usually, like from like within the community of the LGBT, saying that sentence alone like is a slur, because you're not supposed to refer to them as that. You're a man now. Like I don't like that, like type shit. Like you're not supposed to say stuff like that.
Yeah. But that's like how the song is, because he goes in later and he says, "My cousin's a Marianne now," talking about the other way. Like he's not trying to offend anyone. That's just the song and how it's structured and how the narrative's structured and the rhyme is structured. Like it makes sense why it's like that. If you think about it for more than 2 seconds, it makes sense.
Because I mean, really, it's how you're supposed to like paint a picture, Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's a really great song where he talks about like
it's a beautiful fucking
song. He talks about like the struggles that his aunt went through. Or his uncle went through. Fuck. That they went through, and his own personal struggles of like acceptance of that, and like the things he saw, like how they were treated differently by family or by other people or by the church.
Off that album, you would like for sure like grab this song by like the coattails. It literally reads you a story. Like it's not even hard to understand. Like the first listen, you'll be able to understand like what the fuck he's talking about.
And it's definitely powerful to see from Kendrick Lamar, who is very religious, and there's often a lot of what's the word? There's a lot of like religious people don't always get along with the trans community or the gay lesbian communities, and so that was part of the struggle that he was discussing. And I think that, I mean, like all of that together, it was just a great song. And then at the very end, he says the F slur, and I mean, like that's awesome. That's based as fuck. Like, who can hate that,
Well,
No.
he doesn't say it at the very end. He says that throughout the song. He just drops f-bombs and
Like in a
call them
row.
f-bombs, but like it needs to be said for like the structure of the song.
Yeah, because
actually
he's
making
talking
fun of
about
himself.
he's talking about how he used to use that word, and then in this crazy breakthrough moment, when I first heard this, I rewound the song and re-listened to it. He talks about when he invited that poor girl up on stage to sing Good Kid, Mad City, and she said the N-word, and he like mocked her on stage and got mad at her and embarrassed the shit out of her. This is like the first time he ever talked about that, and like he kind of, I don't think he apologized, but he kind of understood, that like, oh, I do dumb shit too, and if I'm gonna get mad at this person, then
He didn't
people
want
can
double
get mad at
standards
me.
for,
Yeah,
like,
it
the
was a
same
double
topic.
standard.
So like basically, he was like, hey, if you're gonna say like the F slur, then white girls should be able to say the N-word.
Yeah, and so in some way he apologized to that poor girl finally.
He for sure feels bad about it ever since.
Yeah, no, that's definitely good. And
it's like this is how I know like he's growing into his own. He's like becoming older because like admitting something like that in general. Like most rappers, like they usually double down whenever like they do some dumb shit.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
like,
they'll apologize in like 50 years or something, like Dre did.
oh, that's oh.
You know I'm not wrong. Yeah, baby. Yeah,
the
baby.
album's great. If you see it in stores, go ahead and pick it up. And if you're gonna listen to it more than once, so you don't fucking judge it off the fucking first listen.
Yeah.
This podcast is sponsored by Kendrick Lamar.
We've been paid at least 20 grand each by Kendrick Lamar. We know we get a lot of influence coming from this podcast, and we want to let you know, use our affiliate code, Chillcast 69420 blazed at the Amazon store, just so they know who sent you. We get a little bit of a kickback. But
however, this album is not album of the year. I feel like there's more albums to come, and I feel like this is like lingering on like a top 5. But like as far as album of the year, Zach, what do you think?
Album of the year, yeah, I think I'll put it in top 5. I feel like this album needs a lot of time to grow and be dissected more. Like even now, sure. Especially just because not all these songs are songs you would just listen to. Like I think some of the melodies even and some of the structures of the songs in general, like musically, need to unpack themselves. I think it's ahead of its time for sure. I don't know if we can appreciate it at the moment, but it's a really great album. I can't complain. But there's been a lot of good rap albums this year, honestly.
More to come.
I'm gonna come.
I like that. Thank you.
There's been a ton of great rap albums. I have a whole playlist of just rap albums from this year that are all fucking good.
Bitch, are you happy for me?
Are you happy for me? Are you happy?
Really?
For me?
Are you happy for me?
Courtney,
Mama,
shut
Papa,
up!
are
I'm
you
doing a podcast.
Oh.
Okay, the podcast is over.